Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is daily update for MULN Stock, and the information that I'm about to share with you guys is going to be what I know from my personal experience working with a firm, a manufacturing firm, and filing their 10K, working with the auditors, and why I think the news that came out, and a lot of people are misreading this is something that should be concerned, that we need to be concerned about. So before we talk about the price action and the chart, let's take a look at the news and I'll tell you why this is a problem, okay? Again, this is the SEC filing, so it's not news like you will see on like somebody's opinion or something. This is what they filed in SEC filing. What does it say here? On March 1st, 2023, MULN Automotive was notified that its independent registered public accounting firm, Daskell Bolton LLP, is resigning its engagement with the company effective immediately upon the consummation of its merger with Cohen Resnick LLP. Now, Cohen Resnick LLP is not a small company by all means, okay? They won a award for Most Loved Workplace, and they covered various different, aspects of, businesses like real estate, technology, renewable technology, private clients, financial. So they are big companies, not like a small company they merged with and they can't handle, this company or their auditing and all that. And I'll tell you what the problem is. I'll come to that problem in a second. Daskell served as the company's independent registered public accounting firm since September 2020. So the company that resigned their business with them were serving them since 2020. Daskell resignation as the company's independent registered public accounting firm was accepted by the audit committee of the company March 1st, 2023. Now, given they're saying there's no issues or anything like that, and we did not have any problems working with the company, it's just that we want to move forward. And, this is similar thing you would hear if somebody were to let you go or lay you off from work, they'll never say bad thing about you. You know what I mean? Like, they will never say, we're going to fire you because you suck. They're going to fire you. They was like, you know what? It's not you, it's us. We don't have budget. You're a great worker. We're going to let you go. But, hopefully you find a better job, right? They don't really kill you with that. They'll try to give you that little bit of a cushion that, okay, maybe you can find some better place. But the reason they're resigning, if you're a business, okay, if you're a small business and you work with customer all day, why would you not want to serve a customer? You know why? Because that customer, he's not good, okay? He's not good. You don't like his demeanor. You don't like the way they do businesses, and it's too much headache. And when I was filing 10K for this manufacturing company, right, the cash flow was so weird for them, right? Like they would have a 2 million ledger, right? Where we didn't know where it's coming from, where the money came from, where it went. Like it was like a black box. And every time we went to the auditors, we needed to consolidate. We needed to bring everything to zero, right? Like we need to make sure everything is reconciled and all the cash flow is accounted for. And there were so many black boxes that it was so frustrating. And I think similar thing is probably going to happen. It's probably happening with this accounting firm. They probably have like a miscellaneous line item where it says $3 million and nobody know what miscellaneous stands for. Where did that money go? What we bought for that? Nothing. So that cash flow, it would have been a big problem. So I think this accounting firm had enough with this customer. The only way a company or a salesman or whoever person dealing with a customer gives up on the customer because the customer has a demeanor that you do not like. You don't like the way they do their business. You don't like the way they conduct themselves. So this right here, in my opinion, this is semi beginning of the end. Okay. And this is where I was talking about the cash flows. Let's take a look at the cash flow real quick. Operating cash flow is negative 84 million. The reason they're able to survive this is because they still have a lot of money on hand. And given they only have 107 million left and they're supposed to get 260 million this year. So they do have, 2 years, roughly 2 years to survive this. But given the fact that an accounting firm who merged into a bigger firm now doesn't want to serve them, that shows a lot. And don't even worry about reading that, there was no bad blood between them or this is all politics. Like they don't want to come out and say, oh, this company sucks. They don't, they have a lot of ledgers, like the ledger sucks and they have a lot of miscellaneouses where we don't know where the cash is going and where cash is coming from. They don't want to say all that because that will literally shoot down the company, drop dead. So you don't want to do that. So this is professionalism. They don't do that. With that being said, As we said, March 7th week is going to be very, very crucial. Again, I am trading this stock. I'm not invested in the company. The same thing with the institutions. They're only 6% in it because, they're still waiting to see what would happen for the company. But March 7th week, this is going to determine how high the stock is going to go. And this week, we will see what the real potential is for the stock. Again, the short interest is really high, so you could always catch a short squeeze. However, as a long-term investment for the company, I think I'm just laying off of it. I'm not really invested in the company. I'm just going to trade it, make my money, and come out of this. Hope you guys like this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.